What if the sun was swapped with another object in the universe? What if one morning the sun just vanished, and in its place a completely different object appeared in the sky? A black hole? A giant gas planet? A supernova? What would happen to the Earth? Would we survive? Would time collapse? Would space itself fall apart? Let's find out. These are the following things that would happen if our sun was replaced by something else in the universe. 1. If the sun was replaced by a black hole of equal mass, Earth wouldn't be pulled in. Strangely, Earth would still orbit normally. That's because black holes only suck things in if you get too close. But there would be no light. The sky would go black. Temperatures would fall below 200 degrees C. Photosynthesis would stop instantly. Life on Earth would freeze, slowly, painfully, and forever. 2. If the sun was swapped with a neutron star, Earth would be microwaved. A neutron star is insanely dense and spins rapidly. It gives off deadly radiation. Within minutes, Earth's atmosphere would be stripped away. The oceans would boil. The surface would be sterilized, as if fire swept across the entire planet. 3. If we got a red giant instead, Earth would be swallowed. Red giants are what the sun will eventually become. They expand massively. If swapped suddenly, the red giant would stretch past Earth's orbit. Earth would fall into it and burn. The planet would vaporize in minutes. 4. If the sun was replaced by a white dwarf, Earth would freeze solid. A white dwarf is a tiny dead star. It doesn't produce much light or heat. Earth's orbit might stay the same, but the temperature would collapse. Crops would die. Oceans would freeze. The atmosphere would condense. Earth would become a frozen graveyard. 5. If we got a supernova, Earth would be destroyed instantly. A supernova is a massive explosion, one of the most powerful in the universe. If one appeared in the place of the sun, the shock wave and radiation would obliterate Earth in seconds. There would be no warning, no time to escape, just total annihilation. 6. If the sun was replaced by a gas giant like Jupiter, the Earth would fall out of orbit. Jupiter is big in size, but only 1/1000 the mass of the sun. With such a weak gravitational pull, Earth would drift away into space. Over time, it would freeze and be lost in the darkness between stars, a wandering ghost planet. 7. If the sun was replaced by a quasar, we'd be blinded and vaporized. Quasars are ultra-bright cores of active galaxies. If one took the place of the sun, its energy would burn Earth to ash. The radiation would cook the planet from the inside out. The sky would turn white before everything melted. 8. If we got a brown dwarf, Earth would enter a slow, cold death. Brown dwarfs are failed stars. They're not hot enough to start fusion. If one appeared instead of the sun, Earth would gradually freeze. The days would dim into permanent twilight. Plants would die. Energy would run out. Humanity might survive underground, but not for long. 9. If a pulsar replaced the sun, Earth would be hit with deadly beams. Pulsars are spinning neutron stars that shoot beams of radiation. If one replaced the sun, these beams would sweep across space like cosmic lasers. If Earth got hit, even briefly, the planet's surface would be scorched beyond recognition. 10. If a mirror copy of the sun replaced our sun, almost nothing would change. If the swap gave us an identical twin of the sun, Earth would barely notice. Daylight, gravity, climate, all would continue. But we'd never know the sun we grew up with was gone, replaced, erased from the sky, silently. Final thought, the sun isn't just a ball of fire. It's the delicate center of everything we know. Swap it with anything else, and Earth becomes unstable, frozen, burned, or gone. So maybe the real question is, how lucky are we to have the sun we do? And how long will it last?